Hi Gemini, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of February 22nd to the 28th, 2021. And I do want to take this moment as always to remind you to like this video, leave me a comment, and do subscribe to this lovely channel if you haven't already. And when subscribing, don't forget that little notification bell as we truly cleanse the energy. But the message when meditating on your beautiful energy for the week was stating the obvious. Stating the obvious. Very, very interesting. But then the song that Spirit chose to speak upon your week, which will be down in the description box at the bottom if you'd like to listen, but it's Maybe by Sick Puppies. So the lines, I honestly didn't think this one was gonna work out for you, but when I looked at the lyrics, so the lyrics were, maybe I'm a dreamer, excuse me, maybe I'm a dreamer, maybe I'm misunderstood, maybe it's time to change and leave it all behind. I've never been one to walk alone, I've always been scared to try, so why does it feel so wrong to reach for something more? Wow, I got a little emotional when reading that. It just feels like people around you might have an issue or have something to say about you reaching for something more, doing what's right for you. You know, you feeling like, you know, it's time for you to go after your dreams, right? Let's find out more. Let's start off by pulling a couple messages from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And keep in mind, general weekly read for the sign of Gemini. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and check your other placements for more messages, my friend. All right, Spirit, what do we have to begin this weekly read for the 22nd to the 28th of February, 2021, for our beautiful Geminis? What else do we have for Gemini? They want that one? Okay, we got 3. First up, Giraffe Spirit, see the big picture. There's a feeling that this week, focusing on details, focusing on the smaller things is going to stress you out. It's going to make you feel overwhelmed. And interestingly enough, they want you to kind of zoom out, step back, look at things from a larger perspective, try to understand how things are meant to unravel. It's a week. They stopped me from saying that, bear with me. All right, so we're moving on to Squirrel Spirit. Believe in yourself. So Spirit is going to remind you on more than one occasion this week, I feel, or you'll need to remind yourself to believe in who you are, to believe in you, to believe in your dreams, right? Going back to the lyrics. Realizing that your dreams are not something to just collect dust or something for other people to discard. It's not theirs to discard, it's yours to keep alive. Wow. And then we have Skunk Spirit for the third one, know your worth. And so it feels like when interacting with certain people this week or dealing with certain situations, you need to know your worth. You need to understand your value. And it's almost like people have expected you to kind of adjust the way you move forward or adjust your plans because of their opinion, and you sort of standing up and be like, no, I know what I deserve, I know what I want, these are my dreams, I'm gonna go after them, right? And thinking about a skunk, their presence is known, you know, and it feels like you know who you are, and you're not afraid to let that shine. Wow. So just a feeling of a new sense of worth, right? That was a powerful beginning. Let's continue by pulling 7 tarot cards, one for each day of the upcoming week. For our beautiful Geminis. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. And then we're going to pull the last here from the top. Thank you for your patience. Interesting. So we're beginning the week with a reversal. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So you begin the week on Monday and you don't feel like you have this sort of fresh start or a new beginning when it comes to your finances. It feels like it's a never-ending story. Or you feel like your job is a dead end. Or you feel like you deserve something new, right? A chance to increase your finances at a rapid pace where things have felt very stagnant recently. Or maybe just a bit stuck. Being side by side with see the big picture, the giraffe spirit, remember, this is a point in the week where you truly need to step back and understand the big picture, understand that everything happens when it's meant to, understanding that sometimes there's more lessons to be learned or something else that spirit in the universe is trying to tweak or line up, make aligned with you. You have to understand how much work is being done behind the scenes, and for you to kind of step back and see the bigger picture in that sense. It may help you feel less stressed about your situation, all right? But to move right along, we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. So you make your way to Tuesday and you feel like you don't have this happily ever after. It feels like things aren't going as smoothly as you expected them to at this point. Let's clarify this real quick. What do we have for this 10 of Cups in reverse? Bear with me, they don't want those. What do we have for this 10 of Cups for our lovely Geminis? Okay, my friends, so we got the King of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So there's a feeling that you're gaining knowledge on this day as to why things haven't worked out up until this point, or why they haven't been perfect for you, why you've been feeling like a wounded warrior to the point where you can't sleep at night, or why a situation is making you feel that way. At times, you do, with the Two of Wands, long for more, right? You long for this to be upright. You long for those cups to be filled, those last few, to have that ultimate fulfillment. And with the Two of Pentacles and the Lovers, they're saying, this is the point in the day where they're reminding you, you have a choice. You can make a decision to make a change, or to stay with this stuck feeling, or to stay within this job or situation that isn't ideal for you, right? That you maybe have evolved at this point and outgrown to the point where you shouldn't be dimming your light to fit into a situation that you've outgrown. All right, but they're trying to help you fall back in love with your situation, or develop a new sense of love for a new situation, however it may pertain to you. And for some of you, you're stressing over your love life as well, or lack of which. So we're making our way to Wednesday, and we have the Three of Swords, now that we thoroughly clarified that. So you make your way to Wednesday and you're feeling quite emotional. I mean, it has a lot to do with the beginning of the week, with you feeling like you don't have this financial or fresh start within whatever area you're thinking about at this time. For some of you, it's your whole life. Understand that these emotions are coming to the surface. They were pushed down or to the side in the past, and there's something to be learned. There's something you need to focus on when they do resurface. Something to be worked through, some healing that needs to be done before you can take a best advantage of what's ahead. You would have brought this emotion, these wounds, into this fresh beginning that you're desiring at this time. So there's a point where you are going through this in the beginning of the week to turn this in reverse, to let those swords kind of fall out, right, from what you've been through in the past, making way for a new beginning. King of Wands to move right along. And wow, do you have a good recovery, going from the Three of Swords to the King of Wands. They're saying, see what happens when you actually deal with those emotions. You don't just push them to the side. You sort of feeling strong when it comes to Thursday, standing up for yourself. There's a conversation on this day where, going back to the overall message, someone's stating the obvious, their own opinion, or stating what could go wrong with you making a certain change or taking a leap of faith, and you're just like, really? Like, I thank you for stating the obvious, but at this point, I know what's right for me. I know what's going to happen. Or even if you don't see exactly what's going to happen, you're taking this leap of faith. You're going for it anyways. And it's almost like at this point, you know, you are utilizing people's doubt or people's opinions to sort of give you strength. Interesting. Where in the past, I feel like all of those things would stress you out and you're just kind of standing your ground like, I'm going to do what I'm going to do either way. But thanks for stating the obvious. Queen of Cups to move right along. And there's a sense that some of you Geminis are making your way towards leadership, towards a role where you're more in charge, right? Or where you make a difference. And there are people once again in your life, or maybe just one person in general, that seems to have a very strong opinion about that, thinking it's too risky or whatever the case may be. I think you're just destined to be a leader. Queen of Cups. And so naturally you make your way to Friday and they're saying, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition on this offer or this opportunity or this change, this direction you're looking to or being pushed to go down, to go in. There's also a sense on Friday you put your hands up, you decide to release that need for control, that need for to know all the answers moving forward. Or you simply are putting your hands up when it comes to this person or people that are very opinionated and you're like, there's part of me, a very small part of me, that respects your opinion, but at this point, the other part that's taking over, that's much bigger than that, needs to go after this or needs to do my own thing, needs to step up and take charge and not work a job that's dead end or stay in a situation that once again you've outgrown. I feel like you outshine that situation. And there's a part of me that wants to say, you outshine this individual or these people that are very opinionated and maybe out of fear of losing you, they don't want you to go for it. Wow, I just got goosebumps. The Queen of Cups is aligned with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and they're saying the more you sort of surrender, the more you allow yourself to let go of certain people, places, and situations, or at least not giving their opinions the value that you have in the past, you're going to see this Ace of Pentacles turn upright. You're literally doing what Spirit needs you to do, preparing yourself for this fresh start you deserve. It may align with the believe in yourself. The Squirrel Spirit. This is truly a day where they're reminding you that you have a lot to offer the world. You need to believe in yourself and, again, put aside the obvious that people are stating or however they feel about your the changes you're looking to implement. It's your life. And there's a feeling that these people who have something to say about it will look back further down the line and be like, well, I probably should have just kept it shut, right? And then we have the Hierophant to move right along. And there's a feeling that you, just cleansing the energy, there's a feeling that on Friday, when all of which that we just discussed happens, it leaves you feeling happy, very content, maybe even more spiritually connected to your higher self, your intuition, realizing that you should be instilling an immense amount of trust within the intuition and within your guides. And there's a sense that you not giving value to these opinions and people around you anymore or as much leaves you quite content, feeling very, very proud of yourself. And Spirit says, that was supposed to be a round of applause. They're saying, good job, Gemini. They're proud of you. In line with the 10 of Cups in reverse, they're saying, we're planning, or we're working on turning this 10 of Cups upright. And, you know, this is kind of how you're going to be feeling even more so when this turns upright. Okay? Just keep in mind that all these changes are to improve your situation. Ace of Swords to finish off the week in the spread. And so you make your way to finish up the week on Sunday, and you're finally feeling like you have a fresh start, or at least you're very much thinking about it. As you start to clear away people, places, situations, and most definitely opinions, you know, between you and that fresh start. There is a potential that you could overthink it, though, when it comes to this day. And being aligned with the Three of Swords, you're thinking back to the emotions that resurfaced earlier in the week, naturally. But remember that you've initiated the healing process if it hasn't fully completed at this point in the week. And do remember that, once again, those wounds need to be healed so you can move forward and take advantage of these fresh starts that Spirit's literally looking to hand you. Again, it's all in preparation. But keep in mind, moving forward, there's also a need for you not to overthink things, okay? Because I feel like more and more opportunities are going to start to be given to you by the universe as you elevate and, raise your vibration. But if you overthink things, it could spiral in a negative direction. Let's finish off this beautiful reading by pulling a message or two from the Find Your Happy deck. For our beautiful Geminis, thank you, Spirit, to wrap up this weekly read. Oh, wow. Yeah, it just feels like a lot of built up emotions. Okay. It's this or something better. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole overall or underlining vibe or message of change within this reading for you this week. And so they're reminding you, if you don't like your current situation or something isn't working for you, you can do better. Stand up and change it. It's your life once again. And then we have, I'm compassionate with myself. It takes time to heal. Yeah. There's a feeling that it's not all going to happen this week, my friend. I mean, think about all that you've been through, that people and situations have put you through. Give yourself some time to make your way through and complete this healing process. And then gratitude is the life force of everything. Make sure as you raise your vibration this week, even when you're feeling emotional, try to send out a vibe of gratitude, nothing but, to the point where so much abundance and opportunities keep coming back to you. All right, Gemini? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, and do subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.